get any better than Botto's Italian Line Family Restaurant over here in Swedesboro, New Jersey. This is Botto's Got Game. Welcome to the show. If you're out there watching, we want to remind everybody you can catch us on Facebook Live every other week from Botto's, but you can tune in and catch it on 190 Comcast if you live in Vineland or Gloucester County. Did I say that right? Yeah,
close.
Yeah, close.
Not bad for a Delawarean.
Gloucester. Yeah, but this is Rob Botto sitting here beside me. And you know, when we talk about it, the family restaurant, you know, that's just one part of it. You know, we talk about, because I want to talk about what you have in stores today, because I'm amazed. It's not just your sausage, it's not just your, you know, your meats, but you guys have dishes going in there now that people can take home and heat up.
Well, not only what we do here in our own facility here in Swedesboro, we have a gourmet market, a restaurant, bank room. Also, you'll see it in your local retail markets. We're in all the Tri-County area, down as far south as Florida, as far west as California, as far north as Massachusetts. We sell a lot of all the retailers, and we just came out with a new line. It's a 2-pound pre-cooked package of our famous Italian sausage and peppers. It's pre-cooked. You take it home, warm it up. It tastes like it come up right off the grill. And also our meatballs are sold that way too. Yeah, so we're taking the quality right to the people's home.
Yeah, but you're wearing Henry out. He's, you know, he's having to fix all these meals to go. Because you know, when it comes to it, I found out that because we going to see Henry fixing this meal, Chef Enrico, as we said, we know him as, but he's going to fix a meal for us to come out here later on in the show, as he does each and every week. But you know, I thought it was a secret, you know, thing. It's not. It's the Botto's product. I mean,
it's not a secret. It's not a secret what we do. We just want to give people the best quality at a fair price, and if they can talk about it, and they'll come back for more.
Because in your market over there, I noticed, I never knew this, but you guys actually, I can buy your sauce, and not just one sauce. You got 3 different sauces over I can pick up and take home and prepare my, you know, add them, you know, and act like I cooked it, and add some pasta, you know.
And the acting part.
And starting this month, we just purchased a pasta machine.
You've been waiting to showcase
it's
that.
here.
No, it's here.
Right now, we're going to be making our homemade pasta, selling it retail in our market, making it here on premise from water and flour.
Wow.
We got our chefs, along with my brother Henry, are going to be making it, take it home, heat it up. It'll be featured here in our restaurant. It'll be featured in our prepared items also.
Well, you got everything you need to fix anything you want. The same thing that you can order in a restaurant. Henry don't like me to say that. He says it's easier for him to cook it for you to come up here. But you can actually prepare everything that you're seeing, and Henry's going to demonstrate some of that in each week's show of addition. And you can buy the product right here in the restaurant, take it home, and fix it.
That's correct.
Yeah, banquet facilities if we could one time, because it's important we get that each.
We have a full service banquet room. We could seat up to 150 people, or do parties as small as 20 to 25 people.
Holiday season,
right around the corner. We do corporate events, family events, private events, or we can go to your house and do the events also.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Didn't know that. Well, that's cater right to, you know, something else you added to me here. I didn't realize that.
Man, you got to check the memo. I got that in my email.
Jay, you ready to have a party?
Man, would you let me know?
Okay.
Let me know.
No, you need to let me know.
Bring it to the house.
That's all you got to do. You place, what do you just call up and place an order and tell you this what you want to do?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I run my mouth, but I'm the microwave king.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. If it can be microwave, I got it covered.
Well, now you don't have to. You can have them bring it hot right to your doorstep.
You know? The stuff that you can get right there is already packaged. Put it in, warm it up. Bing.
What a facility you have here, and I want to thank you for letting us come over and do this each and every week. Today's show, we got an exciting show for you, as we always do. This is Botto's Got Game. So we have Kingsway High School. That's what we feature in Botto's Got Game. Not only the game that you get for cooking and everything else, but this week here we got who coming over now, Joe?
Man, these guys are champs. And I mean, literally, they are the champions.
We got the
Botto's marching band is going to be here. Yes, sir.
Right. There we
go. You seen the movie Drumline? Well, their percussion is right on line with that. They're going to bring it today. They're going to bring it tonight.
We got the director up there, the marching band director, going to join us. And we also got one of the kids. He's the conductor of the band. I didn't realize that. So
here we go.
The hat and everything. I want to see that.
Also, we're going to talk to them and everything. We got a great show for you. Don't want you to go anywhere, because we'll be right back right after this with more of Botto's Got Game. Here we go.
The Boss Brothers have been up for any challenge and driven to solve any problem for longer than most can remember. In the game of football, they've often been credited with inventing the helmet. The first test resulted in only a minor concussion. Today, the Boss Brothers can be seen at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in the heart of Swedesboro, New Jersey. You may not get many answers about their past, but one thing's for certain, they will get you the very best deal on a new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram, regardless of your credit.
Spirit.
Kingsway High School, I'm going to talk about Kingsway High School just a little bit, Joe, because
Yes, sir.
what a phenomenal school it is here in Swedesboro, New Jersey. How many students? I mean, they got like 70 coaches or something like that.
Something like that.
It's unbelievable, you know, what they have. But they, you know, when you have sports, you got to have that halftime show. You got to have all that. And introduce yourself with me.
I'm happy to be here today. My name is Joe Henderson. I've been teaching at Kingsway for 15 years now,
Have you
actually.
really?
I have, yeah. So almost as long as many of other great coaches. This is actually my first year coming back to the full role of marching band director. I took about 10 years off when I had some children. So coming back now, and it's a good feeling.
That to me, you know, you guys seem to have. I mean, the athletes have their fun and everything, but you guys are seeing. Anytime you see a band, they are enjoying themselves. You know?
We do have a good time out there.
Yeah, marching bands and stuff. I mean, how many people in the band? Let's talk about that.
We have about 80 members this year.
Oh,
It's the
wow.
largest band that we've had in our history. So
Oh,
we're
wow.
very proud of that.
Yeah. And,
See, that goes back to, you know, first I want to introduce you. I know your name, but say your name.
Yeah, I'm Adeo Gunkanmi. I'm the drum major of the marching band.
You're the drum major,
Drum major.
of the marching band. Wow.
You know what that is, Joe?
Yes, I do. That's a bad man. Yeah, that's a bad man. That's what that is.
Now, did you? Is the drum major? Is that something that's selected by the students, the director? I mean, how do you become the drum major?
Well, there were tryouts later in the year, and I tried out, and I was chosen.
Yeah.
He was the man, yeah. So the marching band staff goes through a process for that, as well as all of our student leaders.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're
Well, I
very
wanna say-
happy to have a number of student leaders that help.
I want to say right off the fact though, Tim, I'm loving this shirt because I have a shirt like that, but it don't look as good on me as it does on you. Man,
Yeah, right. You're too nice.
But one thing that Tim said, and one thing I love about all the individuals that I've come in contact with Kingsway, it seems like the coaches and the staff, you guys be having more fun than the kids. What are you guys over there doing over there?
We try to have some fun, yeah.
You guys are
We're there
enjoying
so
it.
much, we have to have a good time, right?
That's a beautiful
That's
thing
what
this
it's all
day and
about.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when you're going back to it, because it's like I said, when you're in bands and stuff, that's the fun.
Yes.
I look back and I think, you know, in all the sports and everything I played in school, and I wish I'd gotten into the band, you know, because you guys, I mean,
Many people say that over the years, yeah.
I'm telling
all
you,
the
because
time.
you don't realize how much are you guys doing some traveling, or you booking trips?
Yes, we do. We do a lot of traveling. This weekend, we're going to be at a football game Friday night, another competition on Saturday, another competition on Sunday.
All right.
So these kids are out there working hard.
Hold on,
Yeah.
you're doing all these competitions, but you guys just became champions. Out of 19 bands over at University of Delaware, you guys stayed.
You remember that?
You
Okay.
guys stayed. I mean, how do you maintain all this?
It's just about taking the program and making sure that it continues up. You know, our incoming freshmen see the excellence that we expect, and then they carry it on from year to year. That's what it's all about for us.
Man, that's
the
amazing.
drum major, you out there, you know, because you're up on you're doing it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So is it shaking your booty that got you? You know. Because I see drum.
You like drumline, drum major, or like?
They have fun. I mean, they really
They
do.
do.
I guess you kind of set the tone for the band. Am I correct there?
Yes.
Yeah. So you know, you work one-on-one with the different groups of them, or you know, just get up there and just do your thing. How does it work?
Well, I mean, I conduct the entire band whenever we're doing rehearsal, but I also go with the different groups and sections of the band, and I try to help as much as I can with different sections of the entire thing that comes with the show. I try to help with visual, I try to help with the music as well. I've definitely a big part of trying to improve the band, both in little details as well as a whole.
Yeah, now, Coach, I'm gonna call you Coach. I'm
That's
director,
fine.
Yeah,
I've heard that before.
Because you're coaching these kids. That's
Sure.
what you're doing. And when you're looking at drum majors like that, it can't be somebody just get up there and academics has a lot to do with it, I'm sure. You know?
Yeah, and we always say that being drum major is like 2% what you see on the podium.
Right.
It's more, keeping the students together and as a family. That's what we always like to talk about. We have a great camaraderie, and there's a reason why we have all of our members return each year, and we just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And great support from our school district.
But
So.
when you're talking about, because there's band competitions all throughout the United States.
Sure.
I see bands, from Delaware, they go over to London and different big parades, parade of roses, stuff like that. You guys have anything like that lined up, or is that something?
Not in the immediate future, but that's always something that you're shooting towards. A lot of the largest bands in the area always have the ability to do some of those things a little bit easier.
Right, because
But
I was
yeah.
going to say, that comes from your boosters out there. And,
It does,
Yeah,
it
and
does.
people getting together. Because it takes money, Joe. I don't care
Yes,
what
it
you're
does.
doing. It takes money.
It
and
does
takes
take a lot of
support and
money.
everything. So, as a high school, you guys grown since you've been.
Oh, yeah, very much
you've
so.
watched this. So,
Yes.
this booster program is going to get stronger and stronger as it goes.
Yeah, we have a great band booster organization. They're around the clock working on ways to raise us more money. And as I said, administration is very supportive of the program. It's really a total program. A lot of the students in marching band, they're playing music all year round. They're part of the jazz program, the concert program, everything they can be a part of. Even the musical, there's a lot of students that are doing various activities.
Yeah, but I've never
so
thought
they're
about
great
that
kids.
because you've got music through everything.
Now, were you in the band?
Was I?
Yes.
I would hope so.
I mean, because Coach
That was a few
All-American
years ago,
here,
yes.
Coach, I want, we had a football coach up here. Were you ever in the band?
Of course I was.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
And then I went to Westchester University.
Oh,
and I was in that
yes.
marching band, yeah.
Man,
Very
oh,
strong
man.
program. yes.
What did you play?
I was a trumpet player.
Trumpet, yes.
Yes, sir.
You're still going,
I try to play every day, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's something, when you're teaching kids and everything, it's got to be fun to be able to get out there and do it with them. Now,
You have so many different sections. How do you monitor? You're talking about 80 kids. How do you got
not monitor them, Joe, but just,
Yes.
because you got routines. I mean, these
Yes.
guys are forming different, they're walking
Yeah.
across and bumping into each other, but you don't ever bump into each
Yeah,
other.
we're lucky to have staff members that help with that.
Right.
But then we also have student leadership.
Wow,
A day
that's-
is the top level of our student leadership, and then it trickles down from there. So as long as we're all working as a cohesive unit, then it all works out for everyone.
Because I see these men, they cross and pass with each other. You never, very seldom, every now and then you see somebody bumping each other, but it's very well coordinated. I mean,
It is, it is.
Now, I guess the students are pretty much involved with setting that up, or is that something you say, here's what we're going to do?
That's pretty much our staff designs that, and it's actually a process that starts months ago.
Yeah.
We started talking about our show back in March for what you see at halftime now. So it's a very thought out process.
Yeah, and then to get all the kids on the field, you got to teach them all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what band camp's all about. That's the best time of year, right?
So, I'm a movie guy. I'm a movie guy. So you're a band. What do you use to, if you need to show your band?
Am I
the
supposed
level?
to say drumline right now?
No. But do you show them a Notre Dame, or do you show them Kentucky? Do you show them other schools, or do you ever do those type of
We
things?
talk
with your
about
team?
other schools. We talk about Drum Corps.
Okay.
Drum Corps International has a huge show right here at the Union Stadium every summer. We had probably 50 of our members go to that show, and that's really what helps to motivate. Rowan is so close. A lot of times throughout the school year, we'll have professors come and work with our students. So that's where a lot of the motivation comes from.
Wow.
Seeing what's out
Another
there.
question for this young man here. You're the drum major and all that, but did you play an instrument before you went into that?
Yes, I did. My freshman year, I played this alto saxophone. And then my sophomore year, I moved to tuba.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
I'd go out for drum major too.
Exactly right. That's smart, right?
Yeah, real smart. But what grade you in this year? Senior?
No, I'm a senior, yes.
Yeah, senior this year. So you got in band as a freshman, I take it?
Yes.
And just worked your way on through. And very popular in the school, I take it. Yeah. Well,
I guess so.
you're the man. You know?
You got one of those hats. You wear that hat? You got it. Do you have any say so in the design of the hat?
I do not. I wish I would.
Yeah, but it's once again, Kingsway High School Marching Band. I guess, like you said, the music of Kingsway High School is what this is, because it's all more than just a marching band. These kids do a lot of different things and everything. We want to thank you so much for coming over and bringing it as your drum major. I hope you'll come back. Maybe we can do a little sample out in the parking lot. That's what I'm going for.
Sounds beautiful to me. Yeah.
Do a little
All right,
marching out
thank
here,
you.
bring
Yes.
the kids out.
Yes.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it, Joe?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll knock down the drum major and take his hat.
Joe, you could have been a drum major.
Yeah, I could have been a drum
He
major.
puts on a show. That's
the truth.
We got a special guest coming up tonight. We got a guy from
Portugal.
Portuguese. That is the lightweight champion.
Amateur, yep, 22 and 0.
So he's here with us tonight. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, come back with him. Want to thank you guys once again for coming over. I hope you'll come back and join us, bring us some more kids. And you're a delight to talk to. I can see you're having fun, buddy.
I'm always having fun every day.
Enjoying life. So stay with us. Be right back with more of Botto's God Game.
Hi everybody, I'm Ron Boss from Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. And today we want to go over a couple of quick fall, winter tech tips to keep you on the road and to keep you safe. So one of the first things we want to look at is your air filter. Okay, the air filter is really important because that's what helps the vehicle breathe. A dirty air filter can make a lot of things. So brand new one versus an old one helps your car breathe better, last longer. And also make sure you check all your other fluids, including your washer fluid. So the next thing you want to check is your tire pressure. Tire pressure is very important for a lot of reasons. Gets you better gas mileage, can throw your car off and on alignment, and also is very important when it comes to longevity of care in your tire. Like I said, if it goes low or if it's too much, you may end up putting more tires on than you want to. So it's important that if you're not sure of the tire pressure, you can either check your owner's manual or bring it into us, and we'd be more than happy to check it at no charge. And of course, the importance of an oil change goes without saying. The more you change the oil, the longer your car is going to last. All of these services are available here at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located in Swedesboro, New Jersey, 1945 Kings Highway. Once again, Ron Boss here from Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. Bring your car in. We want to see you.
New Jersey. Real quick, we ain't got a lot of time, but always a pleasure. You never know who's going to come over for the show. We got it with us, Mike Richmond of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Of the world famous Harlem Globetrotters.
Out there, you got to be enjoying life. You're on tour, you're coming back.
Just got back from Brazil.
Man, it was fun in Brazil. I'm telling you, I had a ball, man.
Yeah, they treat you like a king over
Oh,
there.
yes, they do. Oh, yes, they did. We did about 8 games in 12 days. Went to go do some sightseeing. It was real nice, but I'm back home now.
Yeah, and not for long. The next trip is out to
Next
Japan.
trip is Japan, going down with the military. So we'll be leaving next month for that. And that's about a 3 weeks trip.
Yeah, you're enjoying life.
Oh, yes, I'm really enjoying it.
For world famous Harlem Globetrotters, only if they would treat you as good in the United States as what they do overseas. You gotta be all right.
Boy.
People just got used to you over here. You know, you're always out there, but you guys do a fantastic job. You want to check out Mike when he's in town with the Harlem Globetrotters. But you got a special friend came over, Joe, if you would do down at that end, so I can't really see him. I wanted some cushion between me.
I thought, you know what? I didn't until Mike told me he came from Portugal. I thought he was over there at Kingsway, one of those kids. They got some handsome guys in Portugal too. Man, my man, introduce yourself, because Milton, I don't know that last name. Say that. I love your last name. last name? Say it.
Milton Jeremias.
Jeremias. See, I heard that Jeremias. Man, how you feel, man?
French. It's not French. Joe.
No, it's not. Yeah, but he just got in from Portugal, correct? He just flew in on Friday. I had the pleasure of taking him to the 76ers. Got him to see his first NBA basketball game, and so he got to see that, and he's just been here enjoying the sights on a little vacation.
Who is Milton?
I'm going to tell you, because he's been over in Portugal, and he's an amateur boxer, lightweight amateur champion.
Oh, wow.
22-0.
22-0.
22-0.
So it's time to turn pro. That's what.
No. That's it.
Milton, are you thinking about, the pro side of it?
Yeah, of course. That's my objective.
Right. Now, how much longer as an amateur before you look at going pro? Because
soon
once
as
you do that, you
possible.
can't go back to amateur, right?
Yeah, but as soon as possible. Back there at home, I don't have any more competition almost.
Yeah, you talk. I'm taking them all out then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, last week, 1 week before I came in, we had like the Portuguese Cup, and no one showed up to fight me, so I wanted to.
Nobody wanted to fight you. Yeah, so you got to be excited about getting onto the pro circuit, and who's going to fight you there? I mean,
Yeah, we got plenty in the United States.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You got to come over and start making a show over here. How does that work?
Yeah, probably I'll have to go to another country, maybe United States, and start all over again in the pro ranks.
Oh wow! Yeah. Wow, that's why you brought him over, huh, Joe?
Man, I wish I did. Big Mike, his wife is Portuguese, his wife Tusha, and her best friend Nelma, his mom, wanted to get him just out here, just to come over, because this is the first time in the United States, correct? So he's just over here vacationing and having a good time, and we showing him Rocky statue.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But by the way, I just want to thank you so much, Milton, for coming on and letting us get you out there a little bit. 22-0. How many knockouts?
15.
15. Ooh. I'm glad you sit between him and I don't want to upset him.
Joe, stay over there, Joe. Stay over there.
Yeah. We want to thank you so much, Milton, for coming over. Lots of luck on your career. We're going to keep up with you through Joe and Mike. Will keep us up to date what you're doing. Hopefully we'll get to see you fighting here in the States real soon, and maybe someday the lightweight champion of the world.
Man.
Yeah, that would be good. Botto's got game. We're going to be back right after this quick break. We got some food coming your way, because Henry's been back in the kitchen. In fact, we're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to go send it back to Henry and let him do some cooking and all that kind of stuff. So stay with us. Be right back right after this for more Botto's Got Game.
The Boss Brothers have been up for any challenge and driven to solve any problem for longer than most can remember. In the game of football, they've often been credited with inventing the helmet. The first test resulted in only a minor concussion. Today, the Boss Brothers can be seen at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in the heart of Swedesboro, New Jersey. You may not get many answers about their past, but one thing's for certain, they will get you the very best deal on a new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram, regardless of your credit. Spirit.
All right, welcome back here to Botto's Got Game. We're here at Botto's in Swedesboro, New Jersey. We got Chef Enrico in the kitchen doing some cooking for us. And then we're going to bring out the dishes, and I get to eat dinner. Joe gets to eat dinner. Big Mike, he's sitting here, but he ain't getting none. So stay with us. Henry, go back and tell us what you're cooking tonight.
How you doing tonight? I'm Chef Enrico, and I'm cooking up a meal for Tim Qualls and the PPI production crew when Botto's Got Game. Tonight we're doing a little something special, new items on my menu. We're doing the burrata tomato caprese. This is a warm dish. I call it the warm caprese stack. It's burrata, which is a hard mozzarella filled with a creamy scamuzza mozzarella cream, and I wrap it with prosciutto, basil pesto, sauteed with an heirloom tomato scampi. And then we're doing something special over here. We're getting a veal chop, which is one of our 4 different veal chops on our menu, and we're doing the veal chop parmesan. I'm going to cut this veal chop off the rack. We're going to butterfly it, pound it thin, bread it Italian style, bake it in the oven with some parmesan and mozzarella and marinara. So here we go. Let's start off with the burrata first. It's a very delicate dish. We're going to get the burrata. See the cream oozing out of it. Got some fresh basil with it. So we're going to wrap that right here with the prosciutto, like a little flower. It's like an Italian rose right here. We're going to top it with basil pesto. Look at the oil, juice, everything flowing into it. We're going to put that on a little metal sizzle plate right here. Pop that in the oven and let that prosciutto crisp. While that's baking, we got our grape tomatoes right here. They're heirlooms. Nice different colors here. We got the green, we got the yellow. We're going to butterfly them. Got a saute pan warm behind me. Got the garlic right there, the basil. This we're going to add a little sherry wine to it and a little white wine to it that makes it our scampi. So we'll take off the basil pesto right here. We're going to get the items, slide them right in. Let them simmer right there. This dish doesn't take long at all. While that's browning right there and simmering, going to get a little sherry wine. Sherry wine adds a nice sweetness to it, gives it the liquid content we need, and a little white wine's a little drier. Again, the two combination make for a delicious flavor. Ready to serve. We're going to put that on high heat, let that simmer good. We're going to get our veal chop. We're going to slice a nice thick chop off the bone. And this is our normal size veal chop. It's 16-ounce chop. We don't like doing anything small here, okay? We're going to take it right off here. We're going to French the bone for you. Get your bar mop right here. Slide the meat right off the bone. You can leave this on there, but we recommend taking it off. There's not really much to eat. A little chewy, not for your flavor. Going to trim the fat off right here. We like everything on a dish to be ready to eat. So right here, we're going to do a reverse butterfly on this one. We're going to cut it towards the bone, and then we're going to open it up. And this way, this helps full effectiveness to get your full pound. So now we have it nice and butterflied right there, okay? Place the veal chop on top of the plastic wrap, fold it back over. A nice butcher mallet. All right, you get a nice pounded thin veal chop here. You can go thinner as you want. We like to leave it a little thicker so you still feel like you're eating a veal chop. Let's check our saute here. We don't want it to go too bad. So we're going to pull this, the burrata and the prosciutto out. See, the prosciutto got a little crispy there. The burrata is nice and melted. We pull that out over there. We get our little scampi right here. And there you go, voila. Take this off of there. You got your basil pesto in there. You got your tomatoes. And there's your warm caprese stack on Botto's menu. This is a very new appetizer, very delicious. People love it when they try it. I highly recommend it. All right, we're gonna crack a few eggs in here. Got to bread the veal chop. So we whip the eggs up a little. We're gonna bathe the veal chop both sides. Get our oil ready. And we're gonna dredge the veal chop in the breadcrumb. Put breadcrumb on both sides. Flip over. The breadcrumb is seasoned with fresh basil, garlic, black pepper, grated locatelli, which also is found in our market, fresh grated locatelli. And it's the same locatelli we use on the tables of the restaurant as well. We spare no expense, especially when it comes to cheese. So you want to take the veal chop out, and you want to lay it in the olive oil and let that saute in the olive oil. So as that sautés on both sides, so as that's browning, we want to drain the oil from it. Leave it on the burner, let it continue browning. We're going to get some marinara. I'm going to pour the marinara on top of it. Hey, what's Parmesan? Without a little sauce and Parmesan cheese, a little more cheese on there. You got to put a little more cheese on there. And then you get the mozzarella. So then we want to throw this in the oven. Let that cheese melt. We get a dish ready. And we'll be ready to serve in couple seconds. All right, we take this out of the oven. Here's our veal chop Parmesan. Slide that on a dish. Hit it with a little more sauce, and you're golden. Get it with a side of pasta, potato and vegetables, whatever you like. It's our veal chop Parmesan. Tim, you hungry? Because it's coming out to you. Here's our warm caprese stack, the burrata wrapped with prosciutto, baked with the heirloom tomato scampi, and then our veal chop Parmesan. Come to Botto's, you better come hungry. Thank you.
I'm doing some cooking tonight. I'm telling you, I can't wait for you to try it. I've eaten here quite a bit, but the chops they have here, the veal is unbelievable. Henry's coming in with food as we're sitting here.
Man, my favorite person.
Joe, I hope you're hungry.
My favorite guy.
Fresh out of the kitchen, and I'm telling you, this is something, as Henry was saying back there, it's new on the menu. I've had it, okay? What is this called again, Henry?
That I call it the warm caprese stack. It's a burrata wrapped with prosciutto, topped with basil pesto, baked in the oven to give it a little crispiness on the prosciutto and melt the cheese a little bit with a heirloom tomato scampi. It's burrata is a fresh mozzarella, and in the middle it has a creamy scamorza cheese in the middle. So wait till you try it.
Do
you like cheese, Joe?
Yeah. It's to die for. You're gonna go
Anything-
ahead and cut you a little slice of that.
And then we have,
what is-
a fan favorite, our veal chopped parmesan.
Yeah, just cut you a
Is
little.
that like that ain't for one person? Is that like for a whole
The
family?
veal chop?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an entree. It's a single
Yeah,
serving.
that's single serving entree right there, and that's single
You
serving.
out your mind. Man, oh man. There's no way one
Listen,
person
I didn't
eat
get
that.
built this way for
But I want
nothing.
you to
People
try
got to eat.
this.
Yo,
I don't run cross country anymore.
No, there's no way. There's no way one person can eat that.
Is that good or what? Is that good? I mean, that's your appetite. That gets you warm. Get your
This is
taste
appetite.
buds going for this right
Something a
here.
little different, huh?
Yeah, this right here is one of the best things you've got on the menu.
This is one of my 4 veal chops I offer on the menu. I offer a plain grilled one, a stuffed one with prosciutto and mozzarella, and then I order a Milanese one, which is similar to this. It's a breaded, pounded thin veal chop, topped with long hots, garlic, tomato, red onions, and then the veal chop parmesan, which is a pounded thin veal chop, breaded Milanese style, topped with marinara, mozzarella, a little fresh basil.
Now, I like the way that when I was watching you do it, you butterfly it and open it up.
We butterfly it, open it up, and then pound it a little thin,
Right.
bread it, pan.
The size of these, I don't know if you were watching when he was back there, but they're like this thick, Joe. They're like this thick, and he cuts it
Whoa.
and pounds it all down and everything else. But if you came in here and wanted just a veal chop, you got them where they come out that big. I mean,
Yeah, they come out nice and thick, 16-ounce chop.
yeah, and it's just Joe. I'm gonna let you.
This is for one person?
This is for one person. Not for you tonight. Not just for
no
you.
way.
Just cut a little end off.
Yo,
there,
man,
Joe,
come
and
on, man.
try
Y'all, you
that,
gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, and just, you will.
Listen, we believe in people bringing leftover. My dad always said, give them plenty, let them take it home, eat it the next day, they'll keep talking about it.
It melt in your mouth.
Veal Parmesan. That's the way
It melt in your mouth.
That's the way it should be. I've had a lot of it around the country, but there's nothing like this. And Henry, always, like I said in the past, you're always back there. I tell people, you get all this ingredients right here at the store, take it home and fix it yourself. But Henry always says, why do that when I can cook it for you?
That's right. That's what our market. Our market is my pantry. That's where I work out of. Our butcher block meat case is where I get the chops from.
Right.
So I keep very little food in my kitchen in the restaurant. So I work as I need.
Right.
So
it's all fresh. It doesn't get any better than this. And we want to thank everybody at Kingsway High School.
Man, this is something off the Flintstones.
We want to thank the band for coming over.
The table's starting to tip.
Let me tell you, you've had your spot.
Something off the Flintstones.
Yeah. I want to thank the Kingsway High School with phenomenal programs they got over there, the band, marching band. Thank them so much for coming over tonight. Really enjoyed having
Yes.
it. And I'd like to get. We're going to have to set it up. We got to get that marching band out in the parking lot.
I would love to see them.
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
I think we can pull that off.
I would love to see them.
Until next time, for Henry, for the entire gang here at Botto's, this has been Botto's Got Game. Thanks for watching.